Hello, everyone. Welcome back. More Hell is Us. We'll be discovering another new area today. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not looking forward to it at the same time. I don't know why I'm not looking forward to it. But anyway. Here we go. Jeez, I wasn't expecting caves when I went to go to a museum. Yeah, let's take a look around then. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had this one. That's interesting. Come and see. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay. Alright, well. Obviously, I can't go in there yet. Okay, looks like I have to do this puzzle. All shall look upon me and obey. Easy puzzle is easy. Just check to see if there's any vehicles I can actually be getting into. So, then I'll probably most likely need to find a key somewhere. so far. Alright. So let's go this way. B.O. That's pretty funny. He's dead. That or sleeping. I don't want to go down there yet. Well, I saw something pop up on my screen that's words for a second. I'm like, what? Another door? It's locked on the other side. Weird. Nothing. Alright, we got our first item. Drone bypass triple. Alright, looks like we're going down. Now, I remember it says when I get to a switch that I can switch it from purple to yellow, do not touch it. That was on B1. Need a key. Oh, there's a key. Set of keys on the keychain labeled maintenance on the desk in the... Okay. Emergency procedures. Attention. In case of general power failure, backup generator must be activated manually. Emergency power is distributed to all levels to ensure critical process can wind down safely. To maintain containment protocols, each level's electrical substation can only supply power to one of two grids at a time on that level. Manual activation of substation switches required to reroute power between grids. Can we do this one then? I kind of don't want to open this up yet. got a suit.
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
You talking to me?
Soldier, I need assistance.
Soldier. I am no soldier. I am. Oh, excuse me. I take over this window. Just in case. If one happens to say open. There really is nothing here. Can this open this? Yes, it can. Whoa. Got it. Not me to open that, but I did. This place is big. Excuse me. Maintenance laboratory drug shop. Ooh, we got a blue. So we got red, green, and blue. Oh, we got an orange grid too. Holy crap. Okay. Red, green, blue, orange. Okay. Okay, here's an orange door. We... Okay. Can't go here. Looking around, I'm really finding much of anything.
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
Oh, hey, it's you. Yeah, I don't know how to get to you.
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
Yeah, you'll get assistance on your chest. One more second. Before. Feel like I'm playing my own game of bingo here. Okay. Try that. Nope. Okay. Try straight. Nope. Okay. Right it is. I guess you could say this is the right way. Very funny. Okay, so I gotta be here with somebody. So this is not a area I need to be at right yet. That being said, could go to B1. Yeah, I'll go to B1, but I just won't touch those buttons. B1. Alright, here we go.
Someone out there? Hey! Stop! Is somebody out there? Over. Requesting... Finally. Thank God. Listen, I'm stuck in the training room on floor B1. I'm safe, but I don't know for how long.
Who are you?
How about we skip the formalities for now? Please, help me escape the training room.
Jeez, that's it. Oh. Could that be it? Because it says yellow or purple, but maybe they mean that. Yeah, I don't know. See, I'm kind of worried now. We're looking up here. Oh yeah, it said this was open on the other side. Not really entirely sure. Okay. I'm going down to P3. Again.
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
Hey, lady, do you like my cap? Isn't my cap great? Isn't it a wonderful cap?
Soldier, I need assistance.
What? You can't see it? Oh, that's right. The game's bugged. Alright. Okay. So, I can't get in there. So that's that. It's orange. Get in from that side. Yeah, orange. Alright, where's that door at? Need to flip it to orange. What's this? Oh, yeah, right. Whoops, I forgot about that. Alright. Back upstairs then. Do.
Hey,
Keep your hair on, I'll be
I
back.
need assistance.
She's like, what's taking you so long? Me. I'm taking so long. I'm the reason. I need this. Cool. Anything? We got, ladies and gentlemen, we got boom. I don't want to do anything on this board yet. I want to go to B3. I want to B3 from this level. Get it, B3, B3.
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
This Twitch stream has been canceled for this terrible joke. Alright, up. No. Here we are. I don't really leave this on, do I? Just in case. Here we go. Oh, here comes Coon the game. Wait, you're telling me the woman wasn't in here at all? Get out of here. Don't tell me I screwed up. Yikes.
Okay. Now, continue.
That just could be. Alright, back on
Somebody out there.
two.
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
Oh, that's a blue door. Idiot. Alright. Well, might as well take care of all the, these. Okay. Touch any of that stuff yet? Excuse me. I had to reset the safe again accidentally because we're going to save a few months ago, so I'm back there. I'm going to take this whole top secret concept seriously all day without breathing. Because by now, frankly, I'm getting tired of resending this thing every week. So until we get a new save the code, it's just going to be lucky seconds every time. Seems winning since they like to gamble with our secret security protocols. Okay.
September 18th, 1992. I've been mulling over a few novel loadout profiles for the drone, recording a quick note here for future reference. Reconnaissance loadout, lightweight design, strip all extraneous systems to increase velocity and maneuverability. Comprehensive sensor package. Radar, thermal, infrared, Geiger, X-ray, the works. Optical camo. Maybe even RAM coding. Oh. Medical loadout, first aid module, defibrillator, cauterization implement, precision suture algorithms. Drug administration module, hypodermic injections, antiseptics, analgesics, antibiotics, adrenaline, and other stimulants. I'd also love to look into upgrades for the current tactical configurations. Battery longevity, rotor strength, chassis reinforcements. So much to do.
Okay. I just seen at the top right is the stop audio log. I've noticed that before. Orange. There's the orange lab over here.
Hollow Walker biopsy log, session 01. Spectacular. What we have appears to be an altogether inconceivable physiology that bears no resemblance to any known life forms. There are no discernible organs, no nervous system, no circulatory system, and no skeletal system. Truly remarkable. Traditional means of locomotion are completely absent. No muscle tissue, no tendons or ligaments. The entirety of the mass is comprised of a contiguous substance that can only be categorized as flesh. Its property is in a constant state of flux. Elasticity, tensile strength, density, hardness, shear strength. All seem to fluctuate based on external stimuli. Initial inspection suggests evidence of both fibrous and globular structures. Samples have been extracted for a complete cellular analysis. If I wasn't a scientist, I might be liable to believe these creatures are the work of a higher power. They cannot possibly exist. Epur si mueve.
Okay. Now to change it to blue. Just hope that she doesn't die. I should figure out how to get to her first. Just, play it safe. Okay, so first off, we go...
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
So I came out that door. So I'll go down here. Ah, that's
Hey,
the orange door.
Soldier, I need assistance.
Blue door. Okay. Man, this woman is very impatient. Let's change the color. Go down here. Ah, it's the blue. There it is. So orange.
Hey, maybe we can help each other out.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Marga Hamill, Cerebrum Division. I'm the one who designed and created your drone. As you can see, we're experiencing technical difficulties. I need your help to get out of here.
Know anything about this?
That looks familiar. I'm not sure, though. It looks old. If I remember correctly, all the old stuff found in the ancient sections is stored in the testing area on B4. Listen, let's help each other. I want to get out of here, and you want access to B4. I won't be able to escape this place without a functional drone. I need a drone processor to fix mine, but they're all stored in my lab. If you help me get it, I'll give you my key card. To get there, exit this room and go left. Go down the hall and past the red blast door. On your right, you should see the logo of a drone on the wall. That's where my lab is. The code to get in is 230317.
What? Okay. Oh boy. Okay, to get there, exit this room and go left. Go down the hall and past the red blast door. Exit this room and go left. Go down the hall, past the red blast door. You should see a logo of draw on the wall. I'm like, woman, please. I don't know what this means. You're not to tell me. Oh, well, aren't you? Wow. Just straight up in my face.
Hey,
We're back.
soldier, I need assistance.
I already talked to you. Holy smokes. Stage, yeah. Okay. So, yes. Come on here. Come on here so I can get smacked. That was a bad idea. I didn't know he was going to go for that.
No, that didn't happen.
Damn it.
Start over.
Damn it.
Anyone out there?
Yes, people are out there. You'll get help when you get help.
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
Oh there. Soldier's not here. 404 soldier not found. I have a name. My name is not soldier, there, man. Okay. I seriously hate him. Yeah, I'm gonna activate that save down there because this is there's no reason for me not to activate it.
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
Man, what a douche nozzle. That's one. Fast triple, okay. Box of bullets? Oh, it's a research. Okay. I was like, what? Oh, is this the room? Oh. Oh. I'm not even really paying attention to where she was telling me to go. Oh. Sorry, I was too busy into the fighting there. Hey there, KB Mama. Scream since Eve call. No, I definitely don't hate you. How's your day going so far? 2, 3, Boys. Let's go to Super Bowl. Yeah, this game is pretty dark. Like, it's kind of like a Souls-like game. It's got a little bit of difficulty, but it's not too bad. But this game this game is basically kind of like a light modern Souls game. And when I say modern, I mean modern as in the game actually takes place in a made-up world, but it's taken real world life issues, like there's war, there's two types of people that hate each other, there's one that's super religious where the other one really isn't. Think kind of like in the sense of in that sense, think of it as like kind of like conservatives and liberals, you know, in that sense, where conservatives are like, you know, super religious, where liberals can be religious, but they're not super religious, you know. And then there's like stuff like people trying to vote to break apart away from the country, you know, stuff like that, is, you know, and, you know, into the lore of the game. And the enemies in the game that you're killing are supposedly demons. And yeah. So, and this game shows hanging bodies from either, you know, ceiling fans or a tree, and no one's safe in this game. Men, women, children. Then you see like a priest there get tied to a tree, and he was like tortured to.
I wouldn't mind a few upgrades. We could boost the communication array.
Tanya, you're breaking up. What was that? Upgrade communication array?
Wanker.
Anyway, yeah, nobody is safe in this game in that sense. Well, it's not that like you help, like, you know, it's not like you failed to help them and that's what happened. Like, bodies are just everywhere in this game, but it's just crazy. Like, oh yeah, like I was saying, there was like a priest tied to a tree and he was tortured. And I'm like, he's a man of religion. Just because he's not for you, like he's their people and not your people, like that's kind of crazy. Like you would think they would be spared. It's like, no. War, nobody's spared. Nobody gives a crap. Surge step weak. But yeah, anyway. What's the name of the game called? Hell is Us. Drone processor. Processing unit for drone operations. Well, is that what she wanted the whole time? Is that? That's all she wanted, then I got it. Hey baby, I got it. I got what you're looking for.
Thanks. Now I can leave. Take my key card. A deal's a deal. Good luck on B4.
Auriga. How long am I streaming for? I don't have a set time, but I'm going to be streaming for another little while anyway. I need to type this down just in case I need to. I doubt it, but Auriga Holy smokes, it's warm in here. Starting to think of opening the window.
Thanks for the processor. I will give my little friend the necessary upgrades to get out of here.
Will you be okay?
I'll be fine. I know my way around. With the help of my drone, I'll be able to get to the surface.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, cool. I gotta do some adulting right now. I'll kiddo laundry. I actually prefer the laundry over dishes, but you know, that's me. Thank you for working. I'll give you some background, Steve Ball. Ah! Ah! Okay, let's see. She gave me a card. There's... Yep, you're right, that's right. And now I need the blue one. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. I was kind of like, why would that open up if I just need one? I should have known better, but anyway. Okay, let's be 3. Let's do B2. Alright, so we got red and I believe green? Yeah, red and red. Let's do... I hope I'm not making a mistake. What? Wasn't there screaming here? Okay. What? Oh, what? Alright. Oh, movie. Okay. Let's go. Not good. I gotta see this here. I heard somebody yell help here. I know I did. Now the game's just like, yeah, liar. What's that door? There's something in there. There's something. Back in the commentary, so good. I thought that was going to give me a hard time, to be honest. Okay. Where? It's pressure straw. 1 second. Be right back, folks. Okay, I've returned. Apologize for that. That window open. Alright. Let's take a look. Is this what they're talking about? Oh, I guess so. I suppose. It's weird. Oh, okay. Okay. When you reach the switch on B1 with the purple and yellow options, do not change it before clearing the enemies in the room opposite the time loop. So, the time loop is over there, as you can see it. So that is where the person is. Alright. So, since I have killed them, I should be fine opening up that doorway now. But before I do so, I am going to flick it over to green? I think? Yes, green. I'm going to open it and switch around this way. This is B2, but apparently there's no enemies on B2. Or not enemies, I mean people on B2. Well, he's on B2. Oh, no, that's upstairs to B1. So maybe, just maybe, Isn't that bad? This is B2, right? This is B2. Okay. Awfully. No, it wasn't on B1, that's right. Okay. So I got that. Switched it to red. Before I do that. So climbing up that thing leads to B1. So there's two time loop rooms here. There's one on B2 and one on B4. So, alright. Two here. And then in B1, I'm going to select purple, not yellow. Still lurking, just busy. That's good. I mean, that you're still here, not that you're busy. Yeah, it's good that you're busy. I mean, I guess that could be good too. Just not the good type of busy. Just wants to do business. Alright. Appreciate the heck out of you there, K&B Mama. Alright. Let's do green. Let's do the green now. Strong for all 4 colors. Okay. Or emotions. Hi, how's it going? Oh, good grief. Bronze trophy achieved. Nice. I killed all the 3rd tier grief dragons. Why did I just get a rumble like that? Seems kind of frightening, to be honest. Okay, then. Right. Well, green didn't really lead me much to anywhere. So let's put it back to red. Oh, wait. There's nothing there for B1? Oh, wait, was there? Yes, B0 is the...
Anyone out there? Hey! Stop! Is somebody out there? Over!
Purple grid. Let's find the purples.
Training.
Oh, no.
It looks like the training exercise has been activated. We'll have to go through the whole thing before the doors can be reopened. When ready, use the button to start.
I gotta press that button again, don't I?
Protocol 9 initiated. Threat level elevated.
This is me. Let's go. Come on. Spit it out.
I managed to open the supply room for you. You better prepare for the next wave.
Module roll when delete. Drone bypass triple. Drone bypass triple. Okay. Interesting. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4 doors left.
Protocol 1 initiated. Protocol 2 initiated. Threat level error. Protocol 3.
4.
Threat level error.
Whoa! Stranger danger. Really open the floodgates.
Training sequence complete. Access restored. Thank God. The training sequence is over. Everything seems back to normal. I'll open the door.
Drone bypass triple.
Thank God you showed up. You're a lifesaver.
Who are you?
I'm Theo Kagan, an assistant technician for OMSIF training. We were doing exercises when the whole place went haywire. Backup systems malfunctioned when we lost power. The team, they didn't stand a chance. I've been calling on the radio ever since.
What do you know about this symbol?
I know this. Our boys did a sweep in the older part of the facility. They found a strange stone with that symbol on it. I told them to put it in the storage room on B4 for future analysis. That's where we keep all the old stuff. You'll need some, high-level clearance to get in there. Here, take my key card. It's the least I can do.
Okay, alright, lady. No. piece of meal large. Cigarette case. Ornate silver cigarette case with the initial CT engraved in the corner, found on the corpse of cell 4 in the present block. Okay. Mementos good deed started. Ring. Handmade. A cheap handmade ring featured a colored and garnished envelope upon the corpse. Months of expiration. Talk to this woman. See what she says anything else. Since I picked this stuff up.
Thank God you showed up.
Trade? What if I did trade?
I don't have any use. I don't have any use. I don't have any use.
Do you have any use for this? I don't have any use for this. Okay. Dr. Marga Hamill, C.O. Kagan. Now I need 2 more NPCs. That dude and somebody else that may or may not be a female. I don't know. This is opposite of the time loop, but it's the room with the loop. Accidente. Just came out. Okay. There's the dude. Go down to B4. The battery large. Yes. And just like that, dead in one bed. GG's. 10 out of 10.
Need to make more adjustments to the serum. Continue.
Great bait, mate. I rate 8 out of 8. So just got killed by them. Is that the safe that the woman was talking about in the thing there? Let's try it, shall we? Hardest puzzle yet. A mind present theta. 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 Oh, and mine Prism row. Module distract leap. Black security mystery solved. Okay. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So the yellow's right there. Technically, I should be able to hit yellow and then go right into this room. What? No way. Dude, are you serious? I open up the door and you're gone?
January 4th, 1993. Request for closure of Time Loop Aster 1. After years of study, all possible data has been extricated from Time Loop Aster 1. Origin, early 9th century, second cycle harmonics. Emotional catalyst, assassination of Conrad Astor by Finello Astor. Horizontal diameter, 15 meters. Resident topology signature, theta rho pattern. Recommend training protocols be displaced to level B4, taking advantage of Alpha 1 breakthrough. Recommend collapse of Astor 1 in 30 days' time. This delay will allow finalization of data collection, as well as equipment and personnel transfers. Counterpoint raised. Preservation of culturally significant catalyst subjects. Future advancements may allow safe subject extrication.
Okay. I'm not messing with that. Oh, I just took right off. Dude, for real. So, go to the top floor. If I go up there and he's not up there, I repeat. Then I gotta look online, because dude just ups and goes, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool. It's not here. What? You kidding me? Oh man, why? Why? Still need that. I don't get it. I don't understand. Hold on a moment, folks. Okay, hold on. There he is. Jeez, I'm like, where did he run off to? You can see him there. Okay, yeah, I had to look that up. I'm like, where does this guy go when you like let him free? And it shows like a screenshot of that. I'm like, oh, okay, I knew that. Of course, I knew that.
Well, thank you for getting rid of the creatures. You saved my life.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Balam Lamek. I was part of the science team working on the time loops. What we did to that poor man. I can't be a part of this anymore. What we did was unforgivable. That madman. He timed it perfectly. He created a new time loop on B4. He wants to weaponize them.
Ever seen this symbol before?
Yes, I have. Some of our soldiers found an artifact with that symbol when they explored the ancient facility. As per procedure, it was catalogued and stored for future investigation. All objects of curio are stored on B4.
How did they create the new time loop?
Dr. Mabden told the poor Sabinian that the Palamists strapped to the tables were the same who had repeatedly raped his daughter.
Whoa.
The Sabinian didn't hesitate. He grabbed the chainsaw and chopped the Palamists to pieces. I just stood there and let it happen.
Okay, first off, when you grab a chainsaw, you don't chop. You chop with axes, you chop with machetes, you chop with knives. When you have a chainsaw, that's not chop. That's you're hacking limbs off here. You're hacking body pieces off. Hacking? I don't even know if that's the correct word.
There are two time loops. Don't confuse one for the other. The one on this floor is old and didn't give us as much data. It wasn't good enough for Mabden. That lunatic had to make a new time loop. It's on B4. You need to stop this insanity. Near Mabden's time loop, there is a terminal where you can hack the mainframe and call forth the Guardians. You must close it. Please. End their suffering. Use the numerical code 7584 to access the terminal and take this Ammon prisoner to close the time loop.
Alright. Another code to use.
Who is Dr. Mabden?
Dr. Mabden is a cold-hearted son of a bitch. He's a liar and a manipulator. He will stop at nothing to get what he wants, no matter the cost. He's obsessed with the weaponization of the creatures and the time loops. Someone should stop him. I don't have any... I don't have...
See if I can close this. See, I want to get access to these cells. Oh, unoccupied. Samson told a gender female 35 skill Umbrahan columnist date of extraction 13th of October. Pressure points deceased husband, single mother to a minor boy, child's not found at extraction location, miscarriages prior to birth of son, lean on failure as a mother. Wow. Nothing. Tabor Ziad, male, 42, Maristan, Argala. Sabinian, beginning of September 1992, liable with threats of physical violence due to past trauma, severed right hand, liable with threats of physical violence due to past trauma, severed right hand, intense hatred of Palomism and its followers, newlywed, less than a year. Nothing. Commit Naltoy, male, 53, Yibel Jahanya, columnist, extraction, 7 June 1990, pressure points, low IQ, high degree of gullibility, sustainable to manipulation, fear of authority. Didn't want to open up cells and just have more people come on radio going, hey, how's it going? It's like, oh, Lord.
I played a part in your silly game! You know nothing about the workings of the real world! I will never forgive you and Father. I've played the pawn in your silly game! You know nothing about the workings of the real world! I will never forgive you and Father.
Guess she slit his throat? Guessing that's what happened? Let's see,
I've played the pawn in your silly game! You know nothing about the workings of the real world! I will never forgive you and Father.
Bro? Yeah, bro. next? We're on B4 again. In the time loop room, talk to through the intercom. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was going to close.
Finally, you're here. That's good. Very good. Please use the intercom over there so we can begin.
Look around first. This long. Oh, there's the key. Okay. Very interesting. There's doors. Or a door, anyway. First aid. I'm going to use the other door to open. Can't though. The other, draw bypass triple. So would that be a triple bypass? It's too dangerous to enter. Oh, there we go.
What a fine specimen you are. I will sincerely thank your commanding officer for providing such an excellent candidate.
Who are you?
Strange. I thought they would have briefed you. Semantics. I'm Dr. Mabden, head of weapons research. Today's experiment will focus on time loop weaponization.
Why are you trying to weaponize time loops?
Why wouldn't we? Think of what we could accomplish. Did you notice the newly designed hardware around a time loop? This is why you are here, not to ask silly questions. If I were you, I would concentrate on surviving the different protocols. Now, let's begin.
Okay, let's do this.
Good. The first protocol has been engaged. Come back to the intercom once you're done. Now get ready.
Good.
Your competency is refreshing. Good work.
Are we done?
Let's get on with the experiment, shall we?
All right.
The second protocol. Good. You survived.
Okay.
Good work.
Let's go.
Here they...
Ouch. Damn. I just got destroyed. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Alright. I've got to do all that over again. Are you serious? Oh, good. I don't have to do all that over again. Good enough.
I'm surprised you got through this one. Excellent. Good work.
I didn't at first.
I'm ready.
Now.
Oh, what? Sending 3 at me? Oh. Cool story, bro. Can't believe that just happened. Beep. Beep. Wish this door was still open. That would tickle me pink.
we done?
Let's get on with it.
This better be...
This is the last one.
Almost. Three of these things? Oh, I missed it.
It wasn't that bad now, was it?
Oh, look at us. Wait.
Good work.
Are we done?
Indeed we are. I have collected the necessary data. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. You are the...
What's this? Nope.
Good work. You've retrieved the keystone bridge.
Oh, I know where that goes. Electronic key card coded yellow. Ooh, another crafting tome. Nice. Decent, Jimmy. Decent. Rod. Grief. Alright. This item can be equipped in the Note tab, yep. A note detailing the origin of a particular limbic rod found in the storage room of the museum. Limbic rod, Grief, X-ray, discovery location, heritage site, southeast of Los Ilias. Discovery date 15/6/1991. Notes, Rod was unearthed in a small chamber of the underground complex. The chamber also featured a faded mural depicting two water wheels and a waterfall. Complex construction established 8th century. I know where that is. It's the lake. Ooh, Iron Crown. I know where that goes. I can't get on the other side. What's on the other side? Okay, first off, still don't have the locker thing. No idea who the mementos is for. Whistleblowers, Security done. Ow, my neck. Okay. Okay. I think I have something. This has something to do with here. I could be wrong. Still have to get in the captain's office. I know what that is. And I know what that is. It's not upstairs. Still can't get in the time. Oh, okay.
January 3rd, 1993. We have done it. Time Loop Alpha 1 is operational. For the first time, certain aspects of a time loop are under our direct control. Years of planning have finally paid off. Synaptic modulators are stable, and limbic pulse generators have already confirmed our theories that entities can be generated at will. We will begin testing the optimal frequencies to induce each entity variant. Agent training protocols should be greatly enhanced as a result. The complete weaponization of the technology remains out of our reach for the near future. We are, of course, still bound by the 33-year cycle. Additionally, a proper emotional catalyst remains necessary to the time loop's formation. This requires a great deal of precise social engineering. Overcoming these limitations will be the major area of focus during the next phase of the project.
Okay. Okay, we got an elevator. So he just disappears. Like how you don't see anybody like running in the game. That's it. Hey, all the homies are here.
I made it out thanks to my little friend here. We couldn't have done it without you.
You alright?
Yes. I haven't seen the surface in a long time. I'm looking forward to it.
You ain't missed much.
Although I doubt that will be soon. The debriefings I'll have to endure will take some time. They'll want to know what the hell happened down there. The Cerebrum Division was partly created to study, examine, observe, and dissect them. It's why most of us are here. That old time loop we found in the ancient part of Auriga Museum played a significant role in studying the entities. Why do you think your drone can distract them?
Well, actually, never used my drone.
We discovered that the entities emit specific frequencies. We have yet to find out why. However, I figured out how to scramble their signal. I built the emitter inside the drone to interrupt the entity's frequency waves, temporarily confusing them. I'm still working on an emitter that doesn't cost too much energy and can last longer. As you know, those few seconds are precious for a soldier. I'll get on that as soon as this place becomes operational again. I've never met any Palamists, and if I did, I didn't notice. There is one place I would love to visit. It's in the heart of the Palamist province of Argola. It's the capital city of Trisk. Some who went on leave there told me it was stunning. It has some of the oldest castles, friendly people, and the best restaurants in Hadia. I know, it sounds like a commercial, but it's what everyone says when people come back from there. I hope it survives the war.
Even ESPN says it.
I want to visit Trisk if ever I get a weekend pass again. Well, that's probably unlikely. From what little I've seen of Hadia, it seems to be a special place stuck in time. When I was on leave before the war, I walked the streets in Lublina. It was like I had used a time machine and arrived in another timeline. It was a strange sensation because I couldn't pinpoint the exact period. Walking on the street, you feel like you're in medieval times. Then you turn the corner and are suddenly propelled into the 1950s. I didn't mingle much with the locals, not my style. I prefer tinkering with machines. I hardly set foot outside this place since the war started. I'm not missing much from what I've heard. I know our people have their part to play in this mess.
Yep.
You probably know more about it than I do. The operatives in the Oculus Division are masters at creating conflict and have their fingerprints all over this war. Funding extremists, targeted assassinations, false flags, you name it. How do I know all this? Well, I was married to an operative. Aside from what is said about them in the news and newspapers, I know little about them. The peacekeepers have tried their best to delay the war, but it was a lost cause. The Oculus Division made sure of that. I don't know much about the Sabinians. I only know what the higher-ups told us in the briefings when we first arrived. However, I got a small sample when I went out on leave. I got a well-deserved weekend pass one time. I used to get those before the war. I spent it in Lausalus, the capital city in Asteria. I was enjoying my caffeine-infused beverage in a small cafe on the corner of a busy street. I'm curious and I love gossip, so I discreetly listened to a few conversations.
So you don't mingle with the civilians. You rather tinker with robots, but you love the gossip. But if you don't mingle with civilians, then how can you get gossip? A robot ain't gonna give you gossip.
I do that purely to entertain myself. At first, the conversations were run-of-the-mill exchanges. These are mainly complaints about work, teachers being too strict, deadlines, overtime, being too tired, a suspect husband, and the everyday anecdotes you might hear anywhere. Then, a news report comes on. The cafe fell into a silent hush. I don't remember what it was about, but when it was over, all you could hear were complaints about the Palamists. Some conversations went as far as suggesting to kill them all. It was surreal. The change in attitude was almost instant. I don't think the news realizes the power they have. Or do they?
Pretty sure they realize.
Thanks for helping me escape.
Are you gonna be alright?
I'll be just fine. The intervention forces are on their way. They'll clean up this mess. I'll have a lot of work to do, though. Fixing all the systems. I'll have to run diagnostics to determine what went wrong. I don't know what's happening to this country. I've been living here since I set foot in Hadia. I can tell you a lot about what's happening in the Auriga Museum, but the NDA attached to my contract with Operation Moloch is pretty scary. They had us work in silos. All the research departments are entirely segregated. One of my coworkers was a massive history buff. He managed to get his hands on some local books. Books he found were censored. No Haitian was allowed to read the contents. He slipped them out of a repository in another SEAL Council complex he worked at before being transferred here. He wouldn't shut up about them. He was fascinated by this one ruler. Her name was Lady Margareth. This isn't the first time these creatures have shown up in Hadia. It's all over their history. This ruler loved her people, wanted to protect them from the creatures. So she had them build a massive underground city. It's in Argola somewhere. He went on to explain that it wasn't the only place. There's thousands of underground ruins all over Hadia. It's because of her. I don't remember the details. But Lady Margaret died under tragic circumstances. I told him to stop telling me all this stuff. He eventually got transferred. Now, I find myself wanting to know more about Lady Margaret. What else is new? Both sides are identical. It's pretty debilitating if you genuinely think about it. Only people who are the same can reach such a point. The line is drawn in the sand, cutting through grievances and insanity. Both sides of the line are utterly convinced that the other represents an absolute menace to everything they considered sacred. Now, where have I seen this before? Their mission here always felt a bit peculiar. I can't quite put my finger on it. Don't get me wrong, the country needed peacekeeping operations, but something felt off. I arrived in the country right when the temporary legislative alliance broke at the seams. I couldn't help but notice how tense the SEAL Council supervisors were. Everything started feeling more precipitated. Not long after, the ON peacekeepers arrived in the country, and all the higher-ups began breathing again. I don't think they were scared of a possible civil war. As far as I know, the SEAL Council needed the bloodshed. No. Something else was making them anxious. Something related to all our cumulative work. I know this guy from medical who got involved with the local. She was a palamist. We met her in a small village. He was assigned there to set up some equipment, you know, before the big day. He got reassigned out of the fields into a lab. He kept in contact with her. But when the war broke out, he lost it and he tried to find her. What an idiot. He's out there looking for her. I made it a point never to mingle with the locals. That's just setting yourself up, especially when you're considering what you're doing to them. There's a reason you don't name the animals in your lab. It gets personal. A line has to be drawn. At first, I was terrified of them. You know, like, what the fuck am I looking at? After a while, though, you start getting used to them. Then they just become a part of the job. They're amazing, aren't they? They immediately became terrifying again when they got loose, but it was still amazing, right? To think they may hold answers to some of our most pressing questions. It'll take some time before they make Auriga Museum safe again. I guess I'll be reassigned to another lab in the meantime.
Thank you for helping me down there.
Are you gonna be okay?
I will be, as soon as I leave. I won't be working for these people anymore. I hope you use that Amin prism I gave you. Those poor people did not deserve such a fate. The peacekeepers were used to time everything perfectly. God forbid the Palamists and Sabinians start killing each other at the wrong time. And what if the ON finds out? Nothing will happen. Nothing. The people in charge of this operation control everything. Think of something, anything. They either own it or have created it. That's how far this goes. The Zeal Council orchestrated the whole thing. I don't know all the details, but I intend to play along for a few more weeks, steal some files, accumulate evidence, and then leave. I already have some, but I'm going to get more. I want to blow the lid on this whole operation. Someone has to pay for this. Ah, Hadia's gorgeous. I had the privilege of visiting some cities before the chaos. A few weeks before Palamists and Sabinians started killing each other, I was assigned here in Auriga to that psychopath, Dr. Mabden. They turned the entire country into their science experiment at the expense of all citizens of Hadia. For what? Progress? Science? This isn't progress or science. This is genocide. Sabinians want what most people desire in life. Freedom. I remember reading a few articles about it. When that dictator died, Sabinian politicians wanted a democracy, a free market, and to rejoin the world. The Palamists wanted the same thing. Their inconsolable rift seems to lie in the nitty-gritty details of their history. I'm not sure I fully understand why they hate each other. I guess you need to be born here to understand why. Then again, I'm not sure the Hadians know why anymore. I can't help but have a soft spot for the Palamists. I see a lot of me in them. They remind me of my family back home. Close to the earth, strong family ties, and religious to the bone. If I ever get out of this mess, I'm going straight to the family farm, where I'll devour my mom's home-cooked meals. I'm still trying to figure out where the creatures are from. Weapons research, pharmaceuticals, biotech, and medical research are all working in silos. Each department concentrates on its own thing. There is no sharing of information or breakthroughs. I guess it prevents us from doing what I'm about to do. Blow the whistle on this whole operation. I grabbed as much stuff as possible when I got out of there. There is something they are not telling us. We know the time loops are a doorway, enabling the creatures to enter our world. We know this occurrence happens every 33 years on the 1st of January at midnight. What is opening the time loops? And to what end? Whatever it is, it's something I haven't seen yet.
Thanks for helping me.
Are you gonna...
I'll be just fine. I'll have a lot of work to do, though.
Oh, yeah, I did ask for that. Okay. Interesting how... What's the spaces in here? I was gonna say, I swear to God, if these things come to life. Great responsibility, mystery resolved. Oh, mystery solved, okay. An install? Okay. Ceremonial key. A large oversized key is ornamentation is clearly of a ceremonial nature. War has ever been before man took his first breath. War lay in cosmic wait, patient, The eldest craft, the eternal trade, bending its hour in the hands of its truest master, King M. Rage. Okay. I'm just double checking everything. Okay. Switch to blue. No, not blue, orange. Okay, I need to look for the actual room. There it is. Lounge door. This one here. Okay, got it. I think one of these computers had a password code to it. So that's a red door. That's where I came from. It's closed. It's open. That's done. Green for a moment. Right. Going back to green then, I guess. Or I should say red. So I did B3, I did B2. Go back down. Then go down to B4. Nothing. What was that dude's number? 7584. Generate Guardian Row? There we go. Now I can do this. No, I can't. Get out of town. Guardian signal.
Obviously, you didn't die. Concentrate and start over.
Okay. Alright. I see you, game. Turned up my game. I can't believe this one through us three. Are you kidding me? Really? Really? That is so lucky. Go.
Stop! Stop! It's a lie! They're lying! No! 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 No!
That's gross.
They're lying!
I hate to see what the bodies look like. Interesting. So that's how you got into the door. Okay. Circle back around. Jesus. Very dark and haunting. Imagine going that way. Whether if you deserved it or not. God, just ugh. It's weird. Looks like we can go further down. Alright. That was quite something. So that's still not discovered. Way out. Not sure about that one. So I got 2 left. 3. This one, and I need to discover this one. Museum. This is Limbic Chest, Limbic Forge, Waterfall. Okay. Whistleblowers is incomplete. But haven't I been everywhere? Mayor stands completed. Tell Jews not completed. This area is still a damn mystery. Weird. Weird. Casa Marcia still has some.
Only one more left.
Thought a cutscene was happening here. Alright.
Let me know if you need more information. Good find. I'll look it up.
Box of bullets, the conspiracy. This box contains prototype ammunition developed by the Cerebrium Division's Advanced Weapons Research Team. The prototypes consist of a limbic bullet mounted on a traditional brass casing and gunpowder charge. The peculiar properties of limbic material are such that the bullet's aerodynamics and flight profile differ from traditional bullets. It is unclear whether the ammunition is effective, as inefficient testing has been conducted at the time of writing. The project is part of a bid to bring limbic weaponry into the modern age and promises to significantly bolster the ability of agents to handle limbic threats.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
Ceremonial key, limbic invasions. In 773 AD, 3 years after the Bridal War began, Lord Umbra would unconditionally surrender to Lord Astor. This heraldic key was... Heraldic or heraldic? Anyway, key was presented to Astor as a simple gesture of fealty. With his ally Lord Argyll defeated and the second calamity still raging across the country, I was going to say century there for a moment, Lord Umbra chose to willingly end the conflict rather than shed any more of his subjects' blood. The surrender would officially mark the end of the Bridal War. No one left to oppose him. Lord Astor would crown himself King of Hedaya.
Let me know if you want more information.
What am I supposed to do with...
We must return to the Limbic Forge and insert the keystone in it.
I knew that. I just wanted to clear it up. Okay. Alright. But I am not going to do that. I'm going to go to Lake Cinnamon. Oh, hold on.
I sent my men on snipe hunts. Unless you poke the bear, you shouldn't encounter any OMSEF operatives.
Much appreciated.
I can't keep this up much longer. My men are beginning to suspect something.
We should meet.
I need more time. Too many pieces are left on the board to attempt such a high-risk move.
Let us know if we can help.
My window is closing. Next time I contact you, I will be ready to make my move.
She'd be a good asset.
Sounds like something I would say. For your story?
Yes, she's privy to a lot of information. More importantly, you'd have someone watching your back out there. I feel bad enough as it is, sitting safely inside while you risk your neck.
I think you've given plenty for Queen and Country.
It was a car bombing. All because I wrote the truth.
Everyone's a critic.
Been interesting. Okay, I know what I need to do here. Should be able to have enough of the limbic rods, I believe they're called, to enter and down here finally. little bit of damage, don't mind. You know, forget it. Yep. I believe it's this way. Hey there, buddy. Very rude. Is it this way? Whoa. I thought so. Whoa! Oh, my neck. Oh, alright. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Right. Maybe it's this place. Yes. Here we go. Bowl of ash. Bowl of ash. One axis of rage. I haven't got that very much. Lift recoil enhanced. In a terrifying burst, you recoil backwards, leaving nearby limbic and stunned with gripping fear. Okay. So that was that. That should be a mystery solved. Okay. Where I really don't think it was down there. I think it was down this way. Say, Lent intensifies. Hold on. Oh, I see where you are. I'm not bothered. Here it is. Can I get access to it now? Let's find out. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yep.
To another peaceful year! Hail! To another peaceful year! Hail!
Oh, I think they were poisoned. Yeah. Let's see. Zeta?
To another peaceful year! Hail!
Zeta. Yep.
To another peaceful year! Hail!
Big forge. Bronze cup. Well, there we go. Imagine if a place like this really existed. Now, you could probably say yes, but it's all destroyed and all this stuff, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But why don't we, as a society, still, not society, but why don't, like, we continue doing that stuff? I think it would be pretty cool, to be honest. But anyway. Just building underground stuff to do stuff. No, that doesn't sound very eventful, but build underground like areas for meaningful things, I guess. Obviously that's not really. Okay, so I could go and enter all those things in here, but no. No. Not today. Not today. Bye! Can't believe I just did that again. Not on my own accord, I just ran off the ledge like an idiot. Okay. So we go down here. Up here. Excuse me. There's still a locker key. Still have no idea what that was for. It's like, what? Sound like one of those enemies, and I'm like, oh yeah, helicopters.
Have you found something of interest?
Kind of weird how she just turned to look at me like that. Like you're not going to say anything?
Interesting find. Let's see what the server can tell us about it.
Bowl of Ash, Order of the Eye. 717, Calvin Modus. Oh. Okay. In that place that I was last at, with the B1, B2, B3 and that, there was a saying on the wall, something about war, like when the first human existed, war was waiting in the shadows and stuff like that, or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Then it said KM at the end, and I wonder if it's Calvin Modus. Anyway, in 1780, Calvin Modus, a well-respected member of the Order of the Eye, was tasked with creating a weapon that could be used against the limbic entities. He gathered the most prominent blacksmiths of the time and found that the anvils of Modus. All they had to work with was a recovered limbic shard from a captured entity. For years they toiled day and night, struggling to find a method of harnessing the limbic shard. Eventually, it was Modus himself who discovered the technique for molding the material into a usable state. These silvers, devoid of all latent energy, are what remains of the countless failed attempts.
Nice.
Sworn to secrecy, bronze trophy achieved. Nice. Research the following and bronze cup, the Vigil. This cup belonged to Pentos Auriga, warden of the grief of the Full Guard. Due to their belief that the limbic threat was largely contained, the Order of Eye decided to disband the Full Guard in 1513 AD. The disbandment occurred in the form of a mass poisoning of its members at a grand feast hosted by the Order. Pentos had been harboring a growing distrust of the Order for some time. It was his last-minute trepidation that kept him from the feast. Having narrowly escaped betrayal at the hands of the Order, Pentos understood that the Full Guard's purpose was now more crucial than ever. He would go on to found the Vigil. Okay. An organization dedicated to carrying on the Full Guard's mission away from the prying eyes of the Order. Traces of the poison used by the Order are still detectable inside the cup. Okay.
You can now read the article I wrote on the Vigil.
Oh my god, this is going to be a long read. Alright. The Vigil, Unsung Guardians, manuscript draft by Tanya Alver, January 1993. Oh, we're in 1993. Okay, I thought this was like current times, but okay. I mean, sure. The computers are old. And there's something else about it. What was it there? Yeah, you didn't see things like cell phones and that. Alright, the ancient guardians of Hadia, forgotten by history, fight to prevent the next calamity. The Order of the Eye has spent centuries dismantling theocratic rule. Theocratic rule. Forging oligarchies, toppling monarchs, and manipulating fates, all in an attempt to control the cycle of war. Yet, After 5 devastating calamities and endless bloodshed, the scholars faced an undeniable truth. Their methods had failed. From the ruins of the 5th calamity, they devised a new approach. Instead of political maneuvering and covert operations, they would shape Haiti's future, although culture, by elevating the carnival and the week of peace to sacred traditions, they ensured that every activation of the Eye of God coincided with enforced peace and festivity. This way, they would control the people with minimal effort, letting Haitians police themselves through custom and ritual. For over 1,000 years, this strategy worked. The full guard, once the first and last line of defense against the horrors of the calamities, became obsolete. The cost of maintaining soldiers, spies, and assassins were too great. When no calamities arose, the full guard was ordered to disband and no more creatures to fight, but some refused. The legacy of the ancestral order. It is impossible to discuss the vigil without first understanding the full guard. These warriors left their mark on Hedea through ruins, artifacts, sacred sites, and ancient weapons, remnants of a bygone era when they alone stood between civilization and destruction. The scholars saw danger in their own unchecked power. Despite their wisdom and detachment, they remained human. Prone to patterns of corruption and arrogance, the Full Guard, meanwhile, feared something far greater, the outside world. And foreign empire grew stronger and technology advanced. Haiti risked becoming a relic of the past, unable to defend itself from external threats. Both saw danger. The scholars feared internal collapse, while the Full Guard feared invasion. The Full Guard was given one final mission: to safeguard the Eye of God from all threats, foreign or domestic. But what entailed remains a mystery. After the mission was completed and the week of peace was successful, the scholars decided that the Full Guard was no longer needed. The unwavering Centennials. In 1513, the Order of the Eye disbanded the Full Guard. Rumors of executions of warriors hunted down and eliminated. Many accepted their fate, but one man did not. His name was Pentos Auriga, the last warden of grief. Pentos Auriga, the only Full Guard general to escape execution, vanished into the shadows with a small force of loyalists. Determined to preserve their duty, these warriors formed a new secret order, the Vigil. They vowed to continue the watch and secrecy, training new generations in their ways. Without vast resources of the scholars, they relied on bloodline traditions, passing knowledge from parent to child, ensuring that at least some remained prepared for the next calamity. Pentos himself carried the last great secret of the Full Guard, the Keystone of Grief. My dad is my daddy. Why did I use that accent? I don't know. Anyway. More than that, he knew the vocation of the First Forge, but when Pentos died unexpectedly, his secret died with him. The Vigil was now blind, left only with the mission, but not the means to complete it. Their sole purpose became one desperate search for lost knowledge. The search for the Limbic Age. The purge of knowledge initiated by the scholars had left history fragmented, rewritten, and erased. The Vigil worked tirelessly to reclaim what they had been lost, but the Order of the Eye continued its censorship, ensuring that the past remained buried. Yet history cannot be erased. Clues lingered, hidden in ruins, whispered in old stories, locked away in the vaults of forbidden knowledge. For centuries, the Vigil found nothing of great significance. Morale waned, membership declined, their numbers dwindled. By the 20th century, Haiti entered a new era of turmoil. Grayan Yankel's dictatorship crushed all forms of opposition. The carnival and the Week of Peace were cancelled. Civil war was on the horizon. The Vigil knew what this meant. They accelerated their search for answers. At long last, they found one. Expedition of the Yumal Caves. A breakthrough came in one of the Sorry, some distracted me there. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Expedition to the Yumal Caves. A breakthrough came in one of the Order of the Eye's hidden vaults. Inside, the Vigil discovered the diary of Oronwi Medius, a high-ranking full guard from centuries past. In its final pages, Oronwi detailed a mission into the Yumal Caves, led by General Cyrene, the Warden of Grief, preceding Pentos Algia. The writing spoke of monsters lurking in the tunnels, similar to those faced in past calamities. Even more tantalizing was the General Cyrene had hidden the keystone of grief deep within the caves. The Vigil was determined to find it. For years they searched for the location of the Yumal Caves. They might have failed until fate intervened in 1977. A group of children in Trisk was arrested for wielding an ancient glowing sword. The arresting officer, Vigil agent, recognized it immediately. He demanded to know where they had found it. Their answer led them to a blocked stone doorway, carved into a cliffside. Above the entrance, barely visible after centuries of erosion, was a single sigil, mark of Lady Margarith. The Vigil had found the entrance to the Yumal Caves. The Watcher's Nest. The expedition to the Yumal Caves was long, bloody, and costly. Creatures infested the tunnels, remnants of a surviving time loop from the Third Calamity. Years of combat and sacrifice followed before the Vigil reached its prize. In 1987, they found it, the Keystone of Grief. As they ascended back to the surface, they discovered something else, the remains of long-dead Foal Guards. Among the corpses, they uncovered a scroll revealing the location of the Watcher's Nest in the Vista Hills. The modern Vigil followed the lead. Inside the Watcher's Nest, they discovered fragments of history, cryptic texts, and one name that stood above all others, the First Forge. The First Forge, the birthplace of the Full Guard, became the Vigil's new obsession. They believed it held the remaining Keystone relics, lost secrets, and possibly a way to prevent future calamities. But as their investigation gained momentum, Hadia erupted into chaos. Ethnic tensions, political instability, and civil war threatened to tear the nation apart. Then came the worst sign. The carnival and the Week of Peace were cancelled. The Vigil knew what this meant. Another calamity was coming. Desperate to find the First Forge before it was too late, they moved swiftly and their members began to disappear. Desperate times. At first they thought it was one of the warring factions capturing them, but the deaths were too precise, too calculated. Someone had betrayed them. Before they were completely wiped out, the Vigil reached out to me. They wanted someone to tell the truth. They had nearly uncovered the final clue, Pentos Algia's coffin. It had been found only weeks prior. Inside was a final message that had led them to the final... Inside was a final message that might have led them to the First Forge, but they never got the chance. The last Vigils gathered in the Vista Hills for one final meeting. They walked into an ambush. Now only one remains. I am working with him to stop ongoing calamity. God help us. Very nice. 10 out of 10 research, woman. 10 out of 10 research. Okay. Could go back to Lathe, see if anything has changed. Could also go to actually, you know what? You know what? Yes, I am going to go to Vista Hill. No, I'm going to go to Casa Marcis firm. I am going to talk to the guy and have him learn the other tome I just found. Craft.
What can I do for you?
Study.
Excellent! Now I'll be able to make the most potent weapons.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Something's missing. Okay. So that's 3 there. Go to the DI. Okay, the vigil's done. That's why she was able to do that right up. Okay. Bracers of Terror. Don't quite understand that, but okay.
What needs my attention? Here, it's better.
Okay. Well, I did have enough of that, but womp womp. There. 4. Don't do them right yet. Creepy.
Let me know if you want more of... I have no...
Let's go to Vista Hills. Still have no idea how to get in that.
Remember... What's our status on time loops?
Keep it up. The creatures don't stand a chance with you on the job.
Well, one of the many ecstasy ones I need. Alright, or maybe I already have this. No, actually I don't think it is. Anyway. Rapturous energy swells around you and erupts in an embrace that damages all nearby and limbic entities. Hateful force strikes a limbic entity and rages through its umbilical cord, searing all entities connected to it. The furry ants. I read the other one, I forgot. It's a relic. You were watched over from on high, becoming in previous turn. Okay. Damage immunity 100% for 30 seconds. Shit, I like this. Oh, here's another one. Acute delirium swallows and grips limbic entities in front of you, eroding their stance. Lift delirium elite. With shared pain, Elite. You suffer waves of great sorrow, losing endurance in the process, but sharing the agony with nearby limbic entities and damaging them. Ooh, another relic. Warden's Essence. Focus on the enemy's vital points, increasing the limbic energy gained per strike. Glyph Animosity. Elite. Pure hatred manifests into a lasso that ensnares a targeted limbic entity, eventually pulling it back into melee range and stunning it in the process. Glyph, Feed on Fear, Elite. You create a link of pure fear between you and the targeted limbic entity, siphoning vitality from its terrified state. New active relic acquired. Blessed Hand of Cetherus? Okay. Electo's Might. Your weapons are gilded by Cetherus, increasing the damage of regular attacks. Okay. Damn, you gave me some good stuff. Gamby Mama, are you still here? That's if you can actually respond. Actually, what I'll do, I'm gonna go to Lace. Yeah, why not?
Thank you for helping my corporal, and without any bloodshed to boot. We're on our own here since the ON withdrawal. Catastrophes like this are even more costly when there are no reinforcements. I got more important shit to worry about right now.
Why do you don't like this ring? Screw you.
I got more important.
Okay.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Bunch of fucking... There's something about this country. No civility. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
Thanks for the assist back there. I can't believe this B-movie costume swap actually worked.
Don't knock B-movies, lady.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Wear it. My gift to you.
What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to...
Thanks again for helping.
I'll be leaving with the Peacekeepers as soon as the reinforcements arrive.
So, let's see if I can trade any of
I
this.
don't have any use for... I don't have any use... I don't have any use...
Didn't mean to. I swear. I tried to warn them. They just started charging towards me. I had no choice. No.
We don't know anything that's going to happen here, but
Help me or fuck off! Help me. Help me. Enough is enough. Fuck these warmongers. They wanted this, not us. My sister's husband was a good guy. No one should have seen what we did to him. Setharus, have mercy.
help me. Ignorant much. Sir. There's another safe. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I already had a hard time with one safe. I don't know what this safe would be. Good grief. I don't know. Is it 777 as well? No? Oh, what a shock. I don't know. See if I can... This is Office 109. Okay. I feel like the answer was in here, but I'll see if I can find something out online. But where the thing was located, I guess. I seriously can't believe that just happened. Is there a number here? I'll try 1807. It's a crapshoot, but nope, not 1807. Need to figure out. Oh, it's not that.
How could we have been so blind? For years, TV, radio, music, even art, we lost ourselves. We became... And this one? Behind the door? She's part of that system. She deserves... You don't get it. You don't get it.
I don't think you get it. How about them beans? I need... Oh my god.
Bunch of corrupt snakes lining their pockets while we lied to us. Pitted us against each other. We went after our neighbors. It should have been... Move out of my... Move out. Move out of...
Okay. I'm gonna look it up. Well, actually, I'm gonna ask somebody. I'm not gonna look it up, obviously. I'm gonna find out about that safe. I don't want the code outright. I want to know where or
Thanks again for helping.
What can you tell me about...
When the Ministry of Cultural Primacy was created, Martin proposed this symbol as its official emblem. In fact, Martin's obsession with Lord Astor began with that symbol. It concerned a vital discovery he made during one of his digs. Martin believed this symbol would shed light on Lord Astor and his secrets. I have no clue what the symbol means or where it's from. Martin stored all his significant findings of Lord Astor in his safe. I don't know why, but each time Martin opened his safe, he said...
Yeah, I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. So I can't think of anything else to do. I've covered all my grounds. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna end it here. I'm gonna go to Marshes. So,
without you and Victor, I'd be a goner for sure. Thank you for saving my ass back. When the ON pulled out, I decided just seeing this much death and suffering. I kept a picture of her in the truck safe.
Well, looks like we're back after all. Figured we'd had a better chance here. Just can't seem to quit this place, for God's sake. Looks like Rue is still here, unfortunately. I don't take orders from her anymore.
Thanks again for the help back in the marsh. With our options running out, we decided to make a run for it back to Jova. We'll be a lot safer here until we can figure out what to do next.
So the next time I play, I am going down there towards that eye. Pretty sure that's what I need to do. It's wherever the, what do you call it is. See, I can't remember if the came across there. Oh wait, no I didn't. Oh. Okay. No. Yeah. Yeah. It's over there. So I need to go over here and up that way to the Abbey. Abbey's next. Oh, man. I'm starting to get a headache thinking about this. But yeah. The Abbey's next, and it's over there. Just to be on the safe side.
That's useless. That's useless. That's useless.
That's useless. That's useless. What do you say?
I don't need this. I don't need it. I don't need this.
You need it, do you? Hold on a moment. I might be able to actually do one more thing. Oh my god, I just thought of this. Oh, I need to go to Sinator Forest. Oh, alright, here we go. I have the things for this now, don't I? My God. I thought I did. I was like, oh, I just got one of these recently. Wah, wah. Damn it. Still need the top one. Well, at least I know that was for nothing. Right back in there. I already told you I don't understand Morse code. It'll work, right? I can't remember what I was going to do now. Oh yes, back to Casa Martians. Level 4, baby. Just be faster that way. So it's the Abbey that's left. Look at this right quick. Yeah, I just got those two. Okay. That's what I was curious about. Okay. I say one last time. I got quite a bit done today. Got quite a bit of goodies. And now I'm kind of like, yeah, now onwards to the Abbey. And see what goes on from there. Because I do know stuff I can do, but I kind of just don't want to do it right yet. And that's enter the cards into that cave. The lake area where I went to close the loop underneath. So, anyway. Hope you're all enjoying this playthrough so far. Thanks for watching. Kimmy Mum, if you're still here. That was for you. Steve Gall's scream. And yeah. Not really much else to add. But I'm gonna find out about the if I remember correctly, I think it was Office 109. So, I gotta ask somebody about the safe in Office 109, where I would, I can look this up, I can, but I prefer not to know where it is. I just want to know if I already have access to it. And if so, then I just gotta look through my stuff, and I just don't really feel like sitting there and reading all that stuff or figuring out what's what. But anyway. Alright. See you in the next video, everyone.